Crocodile farm.
Croc country.
Croc country.
Big salty.
Yeah, you will see later.
You'll see them.
Gates open.
You want to hold one?
Yes, you should try.
No, I don't want to hold a crocodile. Oh, I watched this movie about a man holding a baby little crocodile.
It's alright playing it, it's still up and it's
The baby crocodile did it. They did one. It's a good baby.
Balat ng crocodile yan. Yan. Wow, look at that. Is that pure crocodile?
Crocodile man.
What's that? 265? How much?
Nice forever, though. I don't know the guy one.
Jesus Christ.
I need a good.
Ask, okay? If you don't want them answered in front of your kids, don't ask. Cool? Even on that note, someone asks a question and you don't want it answered, put your hands up. Okay, I'm just expressing this enough because I've been in trouble a lot for blurting words. Now, when we do go in this area, there's one fence between us and them. So the simple rules are, children, do not grab onto a fence. There is tin out here, okay, so you can look over the fence. As soon as you grab onto it, descriptions with a name called Casanova, okay, we don't expect too much things out of him. Eat, breed, repeat, simple as that. That's a little bit of chicken, isn't it, buddy? I'll chuck you one more. Alright, so he's eating, so I'm going to throw out a couple for the girls out here.
Throw it down in a
I
minute.
think that'll do for a bit.
Why do they love chicken?
Now, yes, we do keep the feathers on some of our bits of chicken. It is very good for their stomach digestion, okay?
Oh, look at that.
She's up.
I'm coming for my chicken.
Maybe I should have brought more food out today.
It's just leaving that in your mouth.
Now, all crocodiles have to lift their head out of the water to swallow their food, which is a bonus for us, okay? Keep in mind you can get attacked in the water, but they can't swallow you under it. You got to look at the high life in life, guys. Come on. But why this is, it's a false palate reflex, okay? So their tongue is attached to the bottom of their mouth, runs up, hits the top of their mouth. So they've got to open their mouth, open the gasket, swallow the food, and then they've got to reinsert it all before they go back underwater. That is also their temperature gauge. If you see crocodiles with their mouth open in the morning, they're trying to heat up or they're trying to cool down. Their temperature gauge is through their tongue, okay? They do not have sweat glands like us. They cannot sweat in armpits and sweat glands like we do. How they do this is all through their tongue. Is he over there, Cal? Yeah. Good. All right. He's not in the water, which is all right as well.
not.
Hello, buddy.
You're just trying to scare me 1 million times.
Look at that. Come on.
Hi. I can tell that's a boy. I just...
Okay, let's go.
Now guys, this farm is not tidal. If you can't see a crocodile yet, he's sitting on the bank over there.
Wow, that's big.
We're not tidal, we do pump into this lake here. Okay, we've got the ocean smack bang behind us. So when it is high tide, we pump water into this lagoon. It floods through all our farm and it pumps back out the other side. So we try and keep it as clear as we can for you guys to see crocodiles in and out of the water. On our farm, but crocodiles do show themselves before they eat. Don't get confused by this. In the wild, if they show themselves, they starve to death. Simple as that. So they're going to hide extremely well until you get in the water or near it. Now, bulls got no teeth. Crocodiles do not need teeth to actually crush bones. And all teeth are there to be designed to look scary and not to let you slip out of their mouth. That's about it. The jaw pressure alone is 6,500 PSI. So there she is. She has to pop her head up to eat this, guys.
What?
She does have 6.5 hours to choose when, but she's doing it.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is why we have to be croc-wise. You have a look at the country before you go swimming. It's not the big fellas I'm worried about on this farm, because the big fellas you do see before they do get to you. But the girls, because girls only grow 3.5 metres to maximum size, They're the sneaky ones that are coming up for a look. Okay, they're the ones you're not going to see before they do get to you.
Wow.
She doesn't. She doesn't. So who's going to jump the fence, get that? Because I really need it. It'll be a once in a lifetime experience. All right, guys, follow us outside. I want to show you what.
More bigger.
Yeah, these are big crocs. Imagine that to see, you don't even know.
Lucky no. God, that's so big.
That's a fat
Imagine. No, I can't imagine how many chicken they have to feed for that.
Yeah, a lot of them.
For you guys here, there is a big nest at the back. Okay? Now, these are not in use. They only use these nests once a year only, and they'll, in the wild, never use that nest ever again. Okay, so in the wild, they've got to come up a month in advance, they've got to rip grass out, break branches down, let it all die, then 3 weeks later, they build their nest. Now, they somehow genetically know if it's green material, it's going to cook the eggs, so they don't build it out of that. So on our farm, because we are limited staff, paid by the hour, we've worked out a better system. So once they're finished with the nest, we jump the fence, we destroy their nest. Next year, they come up, use the same material, build it in the same spot. So we're giving them a month's break every single year of their life, okay? Our crocodiles on our farm do live up to 100 years old. In the wild, they do range to about 80, okay? But because we give the girls a wallow, which is a bathtub, because we give them their building material, the males, we give them a girlfriend, the males we hand feed every day, they've got a pretty cruisy life here. Also keep in mind, in the wild, they're 10 times quicker than any of our crocodiles here. The ones in the wild are chasing you to eat you, okay? The ones here probably will chase you just to get rid of you, okay? Crocodile Dundee, great movie, who's watched it? Number 2 was a bit of a disappointment. But in that movie, he taught everyone everything that wasn't correct, okay? It is a movie, it's not a documentary, because crocodiles do not grab you, do not put you under a log, do not let you rot before they come back. All this is a load of rubbish. Crocodiles eat fresh meat only. If I leave this bucket of chicken out overnight, they're going to all spit it out tomorrow. They are that picky, okay? They are not a scavenger. If they grab a piece of rotten meat, as you see in some documentaries, this documentary won't keep videotaping for the whole time. But what her name every now and then, I've only just worked out because he's named her after a crush he's got. So if this doesn't happen, we will keep changing her name until he gets married, okay? This is his section. This here, Burnett and Hetty, wherever she is, over there. Burnett heads is a Bundaberg school. They adopted these two. Okay, so that means Bundaberg School gets lifetime tours for the rest of their lives. A lot of people don't realise in this part of the story, everyone was struggling. When Corona hit, no one had money, no one had jobs, everyone was panicking, we couldn't fly anywhere. So them 32 people, we're going to spoil them for the rest of our lives while this place is open, guys. I will try and entice him. I don't think I'm moving him at all. She moved. That's what we're going to... Looks like me. We're chasing Warty. Now Warty does have a big imperfection on his face as well. We call it a wart. But what you guys have to realise is crocodiles can live with no legs, half a tail, half a head. They're going to continue on living. Crocodiles die from old age, or if something pierces them stomach, or if the public rings up and complains about a crocodile with a missing body part. Okay? Crocodiles can lose their parts, as in they won't bleed to death. That's non-existent. 3 drops of blood until they cut off the circulation instantly. Okay? Now, if they jump in the most disgusting water available, they do not get infections, they do not get diseases, they continue on living. Okay?
That one is coming as well.
Number one I'm worried about is that sneaky girl. See how she just disappeared immediately? And she reappears immediately just to say.
Oh, the other one is coming. She looks dead way. There he is. It's this. This one is coming.
We had to relocate him, but when the manager rang us 2 weeks later, complained about 7 or 8
There is one coming.
We went for a camping trip.
See her skating over towards
He's
him.
swimming.
We got extremely wet
Yeah.
sprinkler systems at 1 o'clock in the morning. Every single morning was repeat 1 o'clock. Okay. We took a helicopter the next day up into the sky, and about a K away was a saltwater
gone.
creek. So we've realised they're smelling the fresh water at 1 o'clock every morning. They're all coming for a drink. So we got him to change his sprinkler systems. It didn't stop the crocs, but it did slow them down. And now we've put a sign there. If you lose your golf ball, go see the manager. He buys you a new
Your
one.
daddy, yes?
That means if anyone's attacked on Port Douglas Golf Course, you've entered at your own risk. We don't have to relocate our crops. Okay? What you should learn out of this little spool is believe signs in all of Australia. The government has to see a crocodile before that sign's put up. So there is crocodiles behind them signs. I don't know how many times we've been to a spot, there's a guy fishing under the sign and he yells out to us, "This sign's here, put here just in case, mate, don't worry about it, there's no crocs." Believe there is crocs. That same afternoon, about 45 minutes after that conversation, we bought a 4.5 metre one back past him. Okay? That poor fisherman is not jumping in the water to save your life. That sign is put in there to save your life. Okay?
Here he goes, look, he's
All right.
to escape feeding.
Yeah. Up.
Up. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. Do you still want to hold it? No. Oh, and he's got his.
And again. Follow it.
He's coming up again, that one.
Up. Come on.
Oh.
Got it. I think.
Hey, hey.
All right, guys, I've got one more I want to sneak in. He's this cheeky one hiding behind. Now, when you are holding him, I do have to, thanks to Corona, hand sanitize everyone's hands before. You can wash your hands after. If you are holding him, straight behind the back legs is their centre of gravity. Okay, this is where they can pee and poo from. If it happens, go wash your hands. But why we get you to hold there is because they've got a nice straight back when you hold it like that, okay? But if you hold it back here, he's got a bent back. No one likes a bent back. So you've got to hold him there, sharp end, put one finger or one thumb on that plate. Smack bang behind their eyes. If you got that, you're in control, okay? If he wiggles or wobbles or death rolls, whatever you guys think he's going to do, all he's going to do is this. Probably not with the head shape like that, but that's all he's going to do. So girls, hold on tight, and boys, don't scream like little girls. Girls don't scream. All right. What kid wants to hold it first?
Go.
Come on, Bar.
Get up.
All right, now the other kids, if you do want to hold him, line up behind this little kid.
Go line
That
up.
way.
Go line
Parents
up. Go.
with cameras, get ready. And then we'll go and have some fun. Righto. Spray your hands. Wipe them together. One hand here. One hand up around here. You've got it. Face the camera. Work it, twerk it. I try, mate.